Type number 2 in the double integration, limits are not provided. So limits are not provided means they are not provided directly. They will be given in terms of different equations. So we'll start with the concept. Suppose we want to evaluate the integral double integration f of xy dx dy over the area bounded by three straight lines are given: x equal to 0, y equal to 0, and x plus y equal to a. So x equal to 0 is y axis, y equal to 0 is x axis, whereas to draw the line we should know 2 points on the line, and it is always suggested to consider the x and y intercept. That is, take x equal to 0, see the table, take x equal to 0, y will be a, take y equal to 0, x will be equal to a. Okay, so x axis is y equal to 0, y axis is x equal to 0, and the line passes through a0 point on the x axis and 0a point on the y axis. Join the 2 points to get the straight line x plus y equal to a. Then from the extreme points, so these are the extreme points, this is one extreme point. From this point draw a line which is parallel to the x axis. From this extreme point draw a line which is parallel to the y axis. So we will get a square x equal to 0 to x equal to a, and y equal to 0 to y equal to a. And the area of integration is not the square, area of integration is this triangle. So two different ways are there. We can integrate with respect to y first, or we can integrate with respect to x first. Suppose we are integrating with respect to y first and then with respect to x. So as we know that outer limits are always constant, so you first find the outer limits. So minimum and maximum value of x for the area. So the area starts from x equal to 0 and ends at x equal to a. I think everyone understand that. Here we have x equal to minus infinity, here x equal to minus a, here x equal to a, x equal to 0, x equal to a, x equal to 2a, x equal to infinity. So whenever we want to find the limits of x, we have to start from the extreme left point. Okay, so here the minimum value of x starts from x equal to 0, and maximum value of x for the area, maximum value of x is x equal to a. So limits of x are x equal to 0 to x equal to a, minimum and maximum value of x for the area. Now understand how to find the internal limits. It's very important to understand how to find the internal limits. So in case of y, we have y equal to say minus infinity here, y equal to minus a here, y equal to 0 here, that is the x-axis, then y equal to a here, y equal to infinity here. So whenever we want to find the limits, we have to start from the extreme lower point. So start from the lower point and ends of the upper point like this. So to find the internal limits, if it is the limits of y, as in this case, we have to consider a strip which is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, strip in the area which is parallel to axis. So this is the strip. We can consider strip anywhere. For example, I can consider strip here also, I can consider strip here also, but you might have understood the lower point for all these strips will be same, and that will be the y equal to 0, and upper end, so strip starts here and ends here, all the strips will ends along the same line, x plus y equal to a. So what is value of a from this equation? Y equal to a minus x. So the lower limit is y equal to 0, whereas upper limit obtained from this line, and that is a minus x. So the integral will be like this: x equal to 0 to x equal to a, y equal to 0 to y equal to a minus x, and then integration of f of xy dy dx. Integration with respect to y first, therefore dy. Whenever we are integrating with respect to y, x will be constant, then y will be removed, and then we will get the single integral. This is one way. We have to solve example by one way only, but for the first example, we understand what the alternative way is there. Okay, so alternative way is like this. So as in previous case we integrated with respect to y first, we can integrate with respect to x first also. So integration with respect to x first and then with respect to y. So outer limits are limits of y, therefore they will be constant. So first find limits of y. So minimum value of y is y equal to 0, maximum value of y is y equal to a. We have considered same triangle. Then now we want to find limits of x. Internal limits are limits of x, and to find the internal limit we have to consider strip. So consider strip which is parallel to x-axis. So you consider strips, whether it is strip here, whether it is strip like this, or whether it is strip at extreme lower point. The strip will start from the same line, that is from x equal to 0, that is lower limit. and stream will end at x plus y equal to a. So what is value of x from there? A minus y. Therefore the limits are like this. X equal to 0 to x equal to a minus y, y equal to 0 to y equal to a. This will be more clear from next few examples. So example number 1, evaluate double integration over the r ax y square dx dy, where r is a region bounded by y equal to x square parabola and the straight line y equal to 0 and x equal to 1. So whenever we want to start the example, start with the integrand. Okay, so the terms in x are x dx. So can we integrate with respect to x first? Yes. Integration of x dx is known to us. Whereas the terms in y are y square dy. So can we integrate with respect to y first? Yes. That will be y cube divided by 3. So whether integration with respect to x first or y first, we don't have any problem for this example. Okay. Now we'll go through the area. Area is bounded by the parabola y equal to x square. Since power of x are even, the parabola will be symmetric about the y-axis. Already this we studied in the curve tracing. Okay. Now you remember it. So draw the parabola first. Then next we have to draw the line y equal to 0, that is x-axis. Okay. Parabola is drawn. Then line y equal to 0 is drawn. And then line x equal to 1. X equal to 1, therefore it will be parallel to the y-axis. It is drawn. So this is the point of intersection. Understand how to find the point of intersection. Since the point of intersection A is intersection of x equal to 1 and y equal to x square. So x coordinate is known 1. Now how to find the y coordinate? That we have to obtain from the equation y equal to x square. So since x equal to 1, 1 square is 1, therefore y equal to 1. So the point is 1, 1. So the required area is, now understand how to find the required area. Y equal to 0, x equal to 1 and parabola. So the required area is this part. So now we can integrate with respect to x first or y first. Here we are considering it is usually simple to integrate with respect to y first. Not every time, usually I am saying. So integrate with respect to y first and then with respect to x. So outer limits are limits of x. Therefore they are the minimum and maximum value of x. Minimum value of x is 0 for the area. Maximum value of x is 1. So x equal to 0 to x equal to 1. These are the limits of x. To find the limits of y, to find the internal limits, we have to consider a strip. Limits of y, therefore consider a strip parallel to y-axis. Now whether we consider strip at extreme left, extreme right or somewhere here, the lower limit will be same, y equal to 0. And upper limit is bounded by the parabola y equal to x square. So what is the value of y on the parabola? X square. So limits of y are y equal to 0 to x square. Now understand how to solve the integral. Limits x equal to 0 to x equal to 1, y equal to 0 to x square, to be integrated x y square. So write the terms in y only together. So integration with respect to y first. Therefore, so y square dy. Keep the x as it is. Integration of y square is y cube divided by 3. Limits of y are 0 to x. They are substituted. So we got x raised to 6 divided by 3 minus 0. Then it is simplified to get the x raised to 7 dx. Now this is single integral solved by the usual method of single integration. So it is x raised to 8 divided by 8. Limits are 0 to 1. Limits are substituted. And final answer is 1 upon 24. Thank you.